I'm Kendall, and you're watching The Young Icons.
On the ice, 13-year-old Kendall Hollinger appears unstoppable.
Good job, Kenny. Come on.
She's an award-winning figure skater whose trophies and medals prove she's a world-class champion.
I treat her just like I treat my more advanced skaters and expect it out of her. I expect her to train because she wants to be a competitor. She needs to train like a competitor.
You'd never know that Kendall's biggest challenge is off the rink.
Good girl, Kenny. Good job.
Unlike you and me, everyday situations for Kendall can be life-threatening.
I'm allergic to 95% of all foods. I kind of have to live life a little bit differently.
For Kendall, exposure to anything she's allergic to, through smell, touch, or taste, could send her body into shock or worse.
Kendall's situation is very extreme, very severe, and it's very rare. We've almost lost Kendall 8 times now. She is a lot more extreme than almost every other person with severe life-threatening food allergies.
Because of her disease, Kendall is homeschooled and takes extreme precaution wherever she goes.
This is my medical alert bracelet, and it lists all the things that I'm allergic to in case of an emergency.
We've got all the medications up there. Over here we have formula, that's her food, and then more syringes.
Luckily, Kendall's able to thrive, not just survive, with a feeding tube in her stomach.
That's how I get most of my nutrients because I can't eat a lot of foods, so that's the way I stay healthy.
With her faith and the support of her parents, Kendall has learned to enjoy life, even with an illness.
They've been the ones that have raised me to believe that I can do anything. Instead of focusing on what I can't do and can't have or eat, I try and focus on what I can do and the positive side of things. Some days I know the sun won't shine on me.
Whether singing, snowboarding, or swimming, Kendall's made it her mission to savor each day despite the challenges.
I'm lucky to be here. Even if this happens or this happens, I'm still here, and that's the best thing.
When the going gets tough, Kendall can count on one thing to lift her spirits: figure skating.
Time to go to the rink. I'm just wiping down the music player so that there isn't any food contamination on it. That way it's safe for me to touch. All safe, ready to skate.
All right, you ready? You want to go flip and lutz first and then axel? All right, let's do it.
Since she was a little girl, Kendall has found safety and serenity out on the ice.
When she's here on the ice, it's a completely different feeling for her. She's free. She doesn't have to worry. She gets to be a kid.
When I'm stressed out or sad about my disease and things just get out of hand and I feel like I can't do it anymore, I skate. And I take it out on the ice, and maybe 15 minutes of skating can make me feel better.
Kendall feels better when she helps others who are sick by bringing food allergy awareness to the public.
Yeah, Team Kendall! I think the biggest thing is we all want to find a cure. That's what we want more than anything.
Kendall sets an example that she lives with not the fear of death, but the joy of living. And that's why she is such a hero.
So remember the name Kendall Hollinger. Most likely you'll see her competing in the Olympics one day.
To compete in the Olympics or in nationals, either one would be a huge opportunity. And I just think one day at a time and I'll get there.
You're watching The Young Icons.
This has been a production of Entertainment Studios.